cloud server.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. My question was, what is the nature of the relationship between cell main and cluster wide?
Mm-hmm.
My understanding is that cluster wide at this point also means a number of different things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the issue. So right now, I would like us to rename main cell to main org. The schema. So the GitLab main cell to main org, because we're really talking about organization.
Yeah. Okay.
Sharded.
We're converging ideas on things that I've been thinking about too. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So hopefully I've set the groundwork for us to rename things without too much fallout. And then for cluster-wide things, it's really a mix of use cases whereby the data is not can't be isolated to an organization. So that's really what it is. And I would like us to deprecate it, really, the cluster-wide schema, and have it split into. I've started doing that, splitting into kind of more dedicated schemas to say what its use cases is. So users is one of them. But we've decided to additionally shift users to be sharded to belong to our organization. That's fine. But application settings is another kind of subset of cluster features, if you will. And other things I can think of is cell local is another. It used to be in cluster-wide features, but those are kind of things that only exists in the cell, and it will never get moved off the cell. So
Okay.
yeah,
That makes a lot of sense to me now.
yeah, and then we can attach different requirements to each of the specific schemas, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because yeah. So this is what I'm trying to understand from determining isolation. So it gets me a certain distance depending on how much we can define.
Mm-hmm.
So if we can define a boundary around organization to organization,
Yes.
then we get one kind of isolation,
Yeah.
which allows me to dog food.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it allows me to have isolated organizations on legacy cells,
Yes.
I think. But it doesn't allow us to move anything
No.
until we get better isolation. And so
Correct.
I think, I mean, that's already a win. That's a big win. So if you said that was correct, I just want to confirm that if we check org to org boundaries, we're really talking about only those tables within the cell main schema
Mm-hmm.
crossing.
Mm. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yes, that's the main case, but there's nothing preventing someone from adding a feature that goes, or connect to cluster-wide connect to another org.
Yeah.
Or something like that, right? Yeah, or even worse, a cluster-wide thing relying on a special org.
Yeah, definitely don't want a special org. I've been dead set against that one.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, okay.
So
So org to org is only cell main schema, but maybe
uh,
people do the wrong thing, like they improperly define their work. improperly define the schema. Okay. Yeah. So part of the strategy is that, fortunately, I think we can get dog fooding going earlier. Like, it's the first thing. I think it's maybe the easiest thing to do. And perhaps that makes it, puts things in people's, on their desk, in their system, in their face. And so they have no excuse to not check it out then and spot these things not working. And hopefully people gain some familiarity then with the system.
Yep.
To the point where, you know, they will have this, the old sidebar, you probably remember it, with like the drop down, you can switch org, you can create a new org, all that stuff. So I think if we can get to that point, that's a big win for us.
Okay.